anybody else's hands, this is a microphone. In my hands, it's a pipe bomb.
Too much can be done on this mic that I ain't doing ready.
Pipe bombs, pipe bombs, pipe bombs. In anybody else's hands, this is a microphone. In my hands, it's a pipe bomb.
I represent the underdogs.
Pipe bombs, pipe bombs.
See, now people can't say I'm not being nice. I say good luck at the beginning of every game. That makes me a nice person. Once again, hello to my Swedish fans. How's Sweden doing? Fantastic. This hand sucks. But I'll keep it anyway because I feel like it? Okay. That's as good an excuse as any. And I got a first turn Flare Husk. Oh, let me tell you beforehand. The guy I'm playing does a lot of complaining. Okay, carapace thingy. Alright. I drew something that didn't resemble a swamp. Really hoping for a swamp here. What, are you gonna use a gut shot? Come on. Gut shot it. Damn it. Makes me wish I picked up about 4 or 5 glistening elves and yay, mountain. Glistening elves and some whatever's. I'm staring at Scarlett Johansson. Hi, Scarlett. She broke up with Ryan Reynolds, though. I mean, it's one good-looking guy. No offense, but I think she only goes for the I'm a extremely successful, incredibly good-looking with 8-pack abs actors. Okay, so it looks like he's mana screwed, which is good for me because I'm mana screwed too. Although he may not know it. Yay, another. Okay, so maybe their suggestion of what lands I should play was right. I'm gonna put this dude out. This dude is beast. He's a beast. That's all I gotta say about him. I mean, your opponents don't want to attack into him unless they have something that can kill him. Even then, he gives 2/2 counters and a poison counter to your opponent. And then, when you attack with him, if he blocks with something that can't kill it, he's run into a slight pickle, hasn't he? Well, I guess since he's mana screwed and he's complaining about it, I'll put him out of his misery. I mean, surely I could do this next turn, but where's the fun in that, right? I'm trying to, like, tell him that it's alright, mana screw happens to everybody. But there's only so much nice I can give out in one day. I mean, if you're gonna complain about being mana screwed, then mulligan. Okay, I won the game. Fantastic. Oh, I was drawing another swamp? Oh, there's good cards coming up. Well, since I have no idea what's in his deck, and by the way, a Glissa's Scorn or any type of artifact destruction would have just been fantastic. I'll submit because I have no clue what's in his deck. Okay, that's pretty good. Turn 1 Flare Husk into a turn 2 Flincermite. With the ability to pump said Flincermite if he has anything that does 2 damage, like a Galvanic Blast, maybe? Although I could use Drawing Lands. Drawing Lands would be fantastic. Okay. Any day now, buddy. It's just a living equipment. Yeah, it's kind of sad, like, they only made very few living equipments, and they only made very few, what's that shit called? Very few, battle-crying creatures. I was kind of hoping that in New Phyrexia they'd come out with like a whole bunch of battle-cry stuff, but they didn't, which is kind of sad. So I'm going to play out my Flincer Might, because he's mighty and flincers. All the while, make sure I don't have enough cards to cover up Scarlett Johansson's beautiful rack. Alright, another swamp. Well, let's make my Flincer Might a 2-2. Okay, now if your opponent attacks you with a 2-2, and you have a 2-3, he doesn't have much mana on the board. You have to think he has a combo trick. You've all played enough Innistrad to know that there's something in his hand, whether it's a fucking Spidery Grasp or whatever, to, you know, kill off whatever you're going to do at the moment. I also don't... Okay. Mirror Superion. Is that it? No, it's Rainbow Mirror or whatever. So I'm gonna attack into it, thinking that he needs the mana. And he doesn't need the mana. Well, regardless, it's a creature gone forever. To never return. I'm really low on options here, by the way. Oh, goody, Slash Panther. You know, in this situation, if you're playing Infect and you know you're playing Infect, feel free to pay the Phyrexian mana cost. Like, it's not the end of the world. Leave a mana open for whatever. It just, you know, I'm not going to kill you based on your life total. So, you can take as much damage as you want. Alright. So, I'll take some damage from the Slash Panther. But, you know, that's it. I'm worried that, like in this set, with the Phyrexian mana cost, which is really cool, that in the next set, something really cool like Undying is not gonna live on forever, like Lifelink or something else of that manner. Another land would be great also, but I do get a 1/1 artifact. And he obviously, I can see now, he obviously doesn't need mana, which is a good thing for me. Now, I'm an idiot, thinking that I could attack with that, which I cannot. So I will just put you out and make you a... Well, I could put the Flare Husk on it. It doesn't hurt, but... whatever. Ooh, Whip Flare. Well, I guess I'll save my creature. For a turn, at least. Which, you know, not the worst thing in the world. It's not the greatest play. I mean, I do have Corpse Cure, but... I'm guessing with red and black, he has more than enough removal to do damage. 1, 2... No, I don't know why he's tapping that. 3. Okay. Phyrexian what? Phyrexian Rager. He's raging right now. Which is a great card to play in black if you're not going up against an Infect deck, so you don't care about the life loss. Now I'm worried about... Oh, that sucks. If I get another equipment and it dies, Scarlett Johansson is going to slowly fade away, which I can't allow that to happen. Pristine Talisman. which, oddly enough, will save my ass. Just based on the life gain, and that he's playing red, and I doubt that he has a ton of artifact destruction, so green is the one you gotta worry about for artifact destruction. Alright, Manus. I could do a couple things here. Yeah, I'll do that. That works. Now he's gonna complain that I top deck, blah bitty blah. Blah bitty blah blah blah. I'll attack with my 2/2 mirror. That's Hust. For fear of him, I don't know if I should play around the fear of him having some sort of another Whip Flare, maybe. I'll just make that a, well, not a Whip Flare, but, you know, like a Galvanic Blast, maybe. I'll put a Flare Husk on my Corpse here. Scarlett Johansson is still looking good. I could do one of two things here. I can, whatever. I can put the Parasitic Implant on his, oh, forget that. It's just, it sucks Infect when you don't have that first poison counter, because anything with Proliferate is just completely useless. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep my Corpse Cure alive, kill off that dude, kill off another one of his guys. Should Parasitic Implant, yeah. If he had something, he would have played it, so I think that he may be a little mana log jammed at the moment. Galvanic Blast. Glad I played that Flare Husk when I did. Geth's Verdict. That sucks. And now I'll take a point of damage. And I kill off his creature and get a creature. Yay! It works both ways. No, you need to have a green mana to play a green card. Green card. It's funny. And now I just sit and wait. He's got a lot of mana. If he had a Red Sun Zenith, I mean, I'd be screwed. Ooh, Morbid Plunder. That's a useful card. I can use that on the Corpse Cur, and essentially I get 3 creatures if he kills off my wolf. You know, I don't even have enough creatures in the graveyard to make it worthwhile. Wow, that's a lot of mana, and I'm guessing all he has in his hand is lands, so... Yes, I'm fully aware that Mana Burn no longer exists and makes Pristine Talisman just that much better. I'll play that for your full mana cost. Damn. Are you gonna do something? Yeah, play, or... Yeah, keep taking that damage. And I have ways to deal with literally almost anything that he can put on the board. I'm really not worried about anything. Slagstorm does nothing. Black Sun Zenith does nothing in this instance. Wormcoil Engine worries me. Oh great. Now comes the conversation. I had to pause it for most of this conversation. I thought he was gonna start talking trash, like, oh, you lost to a garbage deck, blah blah blah. Just sit back and watch as some bitch complains about something, blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Now he's just gonna sit there and let the time go. I told him if he just does that, I'll report him, because to be honest, I just don't feel like sitting here for an hour. Although that does work in my favor somewhat, in that then if I'm the last person to finish, then I don't have to deal with them looking at my replays as much, which is always a good thing. I mean, if you're the first person to finish, everyone you can possibly play will look at your replays. Oh my god, just press the end turn button. Oh, god, this guy takes forever. Some people just don't like dying. Now, I could have pulled the douchebag move. I could attack, give him another 3 counters, putting him at 9, and then destroy my own creature and proliferate to end the game, which I should have done because, to be honest, this guy annoys the shit out of me, and you can see his name on here, so if you do see him, tell him he's a faggot. Just, you know, do me that favor. Any day now, buddy. I've got 2 cards in hand that deal with anything in the game. So feel free to talk away. I don't want to tell him what's in my hand, but dude annoys me as hell. And he's like, oh, you're supposed to be aggro. You didn't get a card out till turn 5 or something. And I'm like, okay. Point being, I didn't, you know, make the shuffler. Shuffler made me, or something. I don't know. I guess he just likes wasting time. Must live in his mom's basement or something. Just throw it in his face now. I'm gonna gain life. I should use Morbid Plunder just to fuck him. Ooh, another land. I wish I could have just played Massacre Worm just to throw it in his face, but yeah, you're dead. Peace out, bitch.